Welcome to MSHDA's Housing Education Programs webinars. We are excited to roll out our redesigned programs in conjunction with Agate software. To distinguish from our previous system that was called MAT 1.0, and many of you may know it as Links, the new system is called MAT 2.0. Agate software has integrated the client data and billing processes into this new format. My name is Linda Buskalik, and with me is Tara Gilman. Please watch and listen closely to the presentation, and if you like, you can follow along with the printed documents that were provided to you. Once you have watched the presentation and you have questions, you may contact us by phone or email. Our contact information is provided at the end of the presentation. This presentation is entitled Create Agency Bills. Let's begin. To create an agency bill, you'll log into the MAT 2.0 system as an authorized official or administrator for your agency using the URL that's noted here. From the home page, select Grants in the tabs at the top of the screen. To search for the grant, you'll note that agency bills are always associated with executed grants. Use the search functionality to find the active grant to report any client activity. Click on the name of the grant to select it. You'll notice here that the current status says Grant Executed. The name of the grant shows in this case that the funding is HEP, or Housing Education Programs, the year, the agency name, and an auto-generated number for that grant. Here's a showing of the grant menu and overview. You can see that we have View, Edit, and Complete Forms, Change the Status, Access Management Tools, and Examine Related Items. Let's take a look at Examine Related Items. Select the green button, View Related Items, that's below the Examine Related Items section to create an agency bill. In the Grant Menu Related Items section, you will see that you have an option to initiate an agency bill. You can also see that the HEP application is here, and that some other bills are also listed. Once you've selected to initiate an agency bill, you'll get an agreement window that will pop up, and you'll want to either select I agree or I do not agree, and so you would make your selection here. Once you've initiated or created that agency bill, you'll go to View, Edit, and Complete Forms and press on the green View Forms button that's beneath the View, Edit, and Complete Forms section. You'll notice here in the example now the system has given this agency bill an identifier, HEP-invoice Linda's Test, which is the organization or agency, and then the bill number 09362. Here you'll select the Household Bills page to add client profiles to the bill, and this is exactly the same as our old system was. In the applicant name drop-down list, you'll see a list of available active client profiles that are available for billing. So you select the client that you want to add to the drop-down list, and then click the green Save button at the top of the screen. You will get an error message once you've saved this client to the household bill, but then you'll have an opportunity to enter the data that you need. So here you would enter the appropriate client activity. Notice that we have changed some of our services that are available. And just to note, financial capabilities, they can be billed in any particular order. They do not have to be billed in sessions 1 through 8. You can do those in any order. Then you select the green Save button. The document information link will return you back to the main agency bill menu. That'll take you to the other pages that you can access. Otherwise, you may continue adding clients to the bill, as in our next slide. So you continue adding from the active clients that are in your list, entering any desired activity, and you would select the green button to save. At this point, it's important to note that MSHDA is allowing agencies, if applicable, to bill for FSS, key to own, and pre-purchase inspections in the same bill as the executed grant client activity. And once again, anytime you need to return to the main agency bill menu, you'll click on the document information link. So we go back to the main bill menu, and now here we want to, under the View, Edit, and Complete Forms section, select the green View Forms button to access the client bill pages. So here we are. You can select any of the bill pages to access the global error check. You could go to Bill Summary, Household Bills, even Approvals or Comments. Here I've selected the Bill Summary page, and you'll note now that I have a Check Global Errors green button to run the global error check. So if you had any mistakes, which I did here, you can review those errors and correct. You'll notice here it says number of hours is a required field, the service is a required field, the outcome and the date of service are also required fields. So you can rerun those error checks and then or correct your data, rerun the error check to make sure that no errors are found, as you can see in the screenshot below. And click on the document information link to return to the main agency bill menu. Billing history. So as in our old system, services that are added to the agency bill will show in the current billing items, and also will show you client service history of what has been previously billed for a particular client. You can see here in the example that this client is currently being billed for Financial Capabilities Sessions 6 and 8 and was previously billed for Home Buyer Education in a group setting. Here's an example of our bill summary page. The summary page lists the details of the programs and services with the amounts for each section. The totals at the bottom of the page we've reconfigured so that, if applicable, separate checks can be sent out after the bill has been reviewed and approved for the programs that are not included in the grant, as I said earlier, FSS, Key to Own, and pre-purchase inspection funds. And return to the main agency bill menu by clicking the document information link. So now we're ready to submit this bill. We want to apply a status, so we're going to go to the Change Status and select the green View Status options to submit the bill. So let's change the status. In the example shown here, the possible status options are Review Required or Canceled. And I believe if you select Canceled, that cannot be undone. So here you have an agreement window. You can make any comments that you'd like in the comments section, and you would select the green button, I agree, to advance the bill. The approvals page shows the roles that are responsible for review and who has what role, and also who has reviewed it, the date they reviewed it, and what their vote was. Here you can see that the Mr. Specialist, Sharon Evans, reviewed this bill on July 9th, and she approved it. So where did the bill go? After the agency has submitted the bill, it goes to MSHDA for review and approval. You can see in this example, now the financial analyst has to review this agency's bill. In the MSHDA review process, this process really hasn't changed much. The financial analyst will review and apply the appropriate status and make any notes if applicable. Then the bill goes to the MSHDA specialist, who will review it and apply an appropriate status. Once that's been completed, then it goes to the MSHDA manager, who reviews and applies the appropriate status. So as we say here, this is no change from our old system from Links. Once all these approvals have been processed through the system, the MSHDA financial analyst will again see the bill in their task tree for action. The status then that would be applied is payment complete. All grant activity is attributed to the executed grant, so funds that were previously sent from those grants would not be sent out again. The bill is just a record of client activity attributed to the grant. Once all the approvals have been processed, the financial analyst will process checks for any services that were provided, if applicable, for FSS Key to Own or pre-purchase inspections in a separate check. Thank you for joining us today. This concludes the presentation on creating agency bills. If at any time you have questions regarding this presentation or any other presentation, please do not hesitate to contact us. Now go and enjoy the rest of your day.